This video was sponsored by all of the fantastic backers over at Patreon. Check the link out in the description or go to patreon.com/stuffplus to find out more. Generic greetings and welcome back to Stellaris. In the previous episode, it was mainly about war. We were at war for the majority of that. It was with the Mirian Star Corp over here as well, and then down the bottom, which caused me a bit of an issue because the Quappin have been a little bit dodgy in some of their maneuverings. They closed their borders with me, and their opinion is now down to -288, which is bad. They're now rivals, I believe. Actually, it says rivals with allies, and I assume with myself, so rivaling me, yes, the Generi League. So we can't get through their space, which wouldn't be a problem if we didn't have a 12.5k fleet sitting in this guy's as well. And the problem is we just can't get back. We can't get back to our home system. However, we do have one little bastion here where we can go around and well, we can go around and repair there, I think. Although, as you can see, he's still at war with the Quappin. Now, I can go to war with the Quappin if I wanted to. It says declare war, and hopefully my allies will agree to that. The thing is, they do have equivalent fleet power, and if I do go to war against them, we will also be going to war with the Natraxi, which I currently don't care about because, quite frankly, as you can see, their fleet power is inferior. I've got 12k plus 900 here. So what I'm going to have to do is spend a little bit of time building up, get it down, and then assault in. And I think that's going to be the plan for this episode. So we're going to unpause it for the time being. Just going to double check to make sure that we are building, we're upgrading Strike Pop Medusa. There we go, that's done. And we're just going to keep building some battleship, which we're currently going for the Unrivaled class. If we check the ship designer, it is just the auto stuff. So in this case, it's just medium X-ray lasers and large quantum missiles. I still haven't got the front X weapon, which is something I'm not too happy about. I wish that would hurry up and get it done, but hey ho, that's not going to happen. So we, as you can see, you've got a fairly big federation now. The federation consists of the Union of Zanamar and also the coalition of Orlath and Nea, because they did change their name. So it's a coalition, the Union, and the League, and that's what we've got going, which is quite good. Problem is, if these guys ever decide they don't like me, then I've not actually gained anything. So when I go to war, I'm going to try and take some of this, or I might even go for subjugate. We'll see how that one goes. So let's have a quick look. We need to make sure that all of our planets are A-OK. No upgrades required. Looks like there's one there we can go for, and several around here, so we'll go for probably the mining first and then the main capital center, and then looks like that's about right. We've also now got another I keep calling them traditions, but I mean, we don't know what you would call them, unity or traditions. Anyway, we'll go for, we've got prosperity on the go here, so we've got ship build speed and build speed increased by 15%. That's unlocked private colony ship, and this one is pursuit of profit, which we'll go for because the bottom one of that gives us energy grid and energy nexus, producing 2 unity, which will speed up the rest of it anyway. Producing a lot of unity, which is plus 434. The problem is that Unity, once it is completed on the tree, does nothing at all. So it's a bit garbage that way. I'm not a big fan of that. I wish it would do something after the fact. As you can see, this guy's got a 17k fleet. I would assume, perhaps wrongly, that this guy's fleet is all here. I reckon that's everything he's got, which is 17.3k. Now the problem is that I've only got 12k, and there's no way I can deal with what he's got. And he's packing a lot of, looks like he's packing a lot of plasma throwers and medium UV lasers, and also railguns. Not too many railguns though, but it's mainly energy weapons. So we need shields. Now the advantage is that we should have, do we have the shields yet, or are we researching? I think we're currently researching. Yes, we are researching psionic shields. So once we've got that, that should give us a massive boost, which is quite good. Let's just keep building battleships until, quite frankly, we either run out of naval capacity or we have to go to war again. So there's nuclear missiles. Go for new research. Just double checking here. We have nothing really that I want, so I'm going to check probably armored torpedoes, because what will probably happen is the we need to upgrade as well there. This will probably change. Some of these will now get missiles. I'm reckoning. Actually, no, they won't get missiles. Surely not. Anyway, cancel that ship. Get that upgraded, and we'll just start building battleships across the entire system. Probably best to build the battleships elsewhere, like G Colony 4 and such, because then they can transfer over instead of having to have it around G World and then upgrade it. It's just a bit of a annoyance there. So 14.4 there. If I can get to about 20 odd K, then I'd be quite happy. Let's just have a quick chat with the Artist Enclave. We will not their patron, but we will not actually. What else can we do? Is there anyone else? I think the others were destroyed. Oh no, we've got Zuracorp. We can go for strategic resources, which is Zuragel, which is increased habitability. Don't need that, so I think instead we will go for the artist. We'll say organize. What's an art piece do? That's Unity output +8 and migration attraction and an opinion +10. Don't need that. Patron 2000 energy. That's quite useful, but organize a festival, which will increases happiness and growth speed. Again, don't really need that, and it also is going to take some minerals as well. So I'll say, yeah, let's go for we'll be a patron. Why not? We want to have a chat with the Zuracorp and say trade for minerals, and we want to say 2000 energy for 1000 minerals. Obviously bad trade, but it does mean we can build another battleship there. We've got it on currently fast speed, so that's alright. Going to currently upgrade the fleet as well and get that maxed out. Still building another battleship there. Current consistency is a level unrivaled class in 1 upgraded unrivaled class. We should probably go for some destroyers and some cruisers and such, because we're getting very, very, very battleship heavy, so the tracking is not very good, so it's probably the way to go. In terms of opinion, as you can see, most of the galaxy are not too bad with us, actually. So the Mathan Forerunners, which are the ancient empire on the left, they're fine with us. This guy down the bottom, not so much. We've also got the Divine Cacnor Commonwealth, and they're okay as well, and obviously the coalition is fine. These guys, yeah, well, we've been to war against most of them, so they're not too bothered about that either. This guy, they're still at war. We've got association status with them. This guy I would really like to invite into our federation, but actually, as you can see, they're at war with him. They do have a way into his system as well. That's okay. What I want to check is this guy's opinion with each other. They're not too bothered. Okay, that's fine. Strangely, I don't think I've ever declared war directly against the Quap and Jaxi, but he hates me more than the other guy that he's currently fighting. Interesting. So quickly looking down here, we've still got 17. Oh, it's going to go up to 18.5k. Oh yeah, nearly 19k. That's a bit naughty. Let's just upgrade that fleet card. That is all improved. So what we'll do, we'll start going for probably a couple of destroyers at each area that we can build. There you go, a couple of destroyers. Go for maybe 12, 15 destroyers, a couple of cruisers, job done. Let's have a quick look at the ship designer and see what we've got clamped on. Clamped on is pretty much the same as the other stuff, which is annoying because the destroyer was originally a picket ship, and we're going to go for that. We'll autocomplete that. We'll save that as the duty. We want to go back and pause it actually and destroy these. Well, not destroy them, but we want to take them out of the tree, and just to make sure that everything's alright, put it back in as it is the... Is it the duty class? Let's just check again. Destroy, there's the duty, which is, we'll say auto upgrade, auto complete the ship, save the design. Yes, that's fine. So we know now that we're going to get our picket ships, even though we don't really need them at the moment because we're not fighting people with missiles. I always find it's good to have in. So we've got Federation leadership change. The Union of Zanimar is now the leader, so it means they get to move stuff around. The governor. Oh, our governor's died. Really? Oh, let's get another governor then. At the age of 120 odd. That's a good age. Good age. So, leader lifespan, psychic, agrarian, don't really care for. Army build speed and garrison health, that's always useful. Building cost reduction, is that for ships? Just building now. Ship build cost, ship build speed, we'll go for that one. There we go, and also psychic as well. So we've gone for... Whoa, energy credits have just hit the deck. I don't know why that is. Ah, probably because one of the leader was probably knocking out a lot of energy. So we can go for probably capacity overload, increases energy credits. There we go. Capacity overload. And capacity overload. There you go, back up to plus 11 now, that's fine. Strange that went down so fast. Don't know why that was. Ship maintenance, station maintenance, army maintenance. Okay, fine. That's strange. Hey ho. So all them ships are going to stream back to the fleet. We'll have another 6 destroyers, so that's 12 in total. Probably okay. That will take our total Strike Force Medusa capacity to over... Oh, hang on. Way up, fast. Way up, lad. So, the Divine... Just going to say the Commonwealth from now on. The Vassalized the Natraxi. Wow. The Natraxi Council, though. These guys. Ah, okay. Right, they vassalized them. Peace offer. The Quappen Jackson made peace with the Divine... Katakno Commonwealth. We tried. We failed, but we tried. The Miriam Star Corp. Where are they at? These guys entered into a defensive pact with the Quappen Jaxi, so we will be fighting the Quappen Jaxi, the Mirians if we go for a war. And there's another one as well. So it's the So if I go to war against this guy, we're gonna have. It's gonna be a big fight. It's gonna be a very, very, very big fight. Okay. We can talk the Shroud again. Not at the moment, but we will be able to talk to when we've got the energy. As you can see, this guy's got now defensive with a lot of people. That's bad. It means I can't attack him without fighting him, which is inferior. This guy, which is pathetic and inferior across the board. Right, still don't see the reason why I care. I think I'll be okay. What's that? Another defensive pact. That is... The Commonwealth got a defensive pact with him. That's interesting. I wonder if this guy wants to join our Fed now. Invited Federation minus 79. Okay. They won't join because they have war philosophy allows wars of aggression, which we don't, I don't think. But they will or may eventually be alright with us. Gonna switch over. I think we're gonna go for star charts and information there for 30 years. That should be alright. So where are we at with these destroyers? We'll just upgrade that. Well, we can't upgrade that. That's not the right one. 10 destroyers. Let's get 2 more then. Knock it up to fastest speed. And quite honestly, we're going to start putting it in position eventually. There's armored torpedoes. We've got fusion missiles. We've got also. We'll go for the fusion missiles because of the half research. I'm just trying to get different technologies now. I would also like to get psionic shields, but honestly, if I wait for that, I think I would end up regretting it. We'll go for a couple of cruisers. Probably 6 cruisers would be a nice amount. If we can get a 30k fleet, 30k is enough to really hit home. Looks like they've reached something creative roadblock, so they're not able to give us anything, sadly, from that Patreon. Yeah.
Our ships have been improved.
Ships have been improved, 20k, plus the cruisers that are going to go in. That should be quite good. They're called Gawain class. I don't know what they've put on it. Just a smaller version of the battleships, really. Alright, that's understandable. There's fusion missiles, probably another upgrade to be had. So we've got that mining network, which is quite useful. Engineering facility, advanced afterburners, antimatter missiles. Mining network. Might as well go for mining network. It's going to take 50 months, but once we've got it, it'll be very, very good. There's a migration treaty. Yeah, it's actually those two entering into it, I think. Either way. The governor's developed a new skill, which is resilient. That's always good. There's our biolab complete. We've got... Ooh. Gene modification points +1. That's quite useful. In leader enhancements, so your leader level cap goes up by +1. Leader lifespan is longer, but the recruitment cost is higher as well. Gonna go for probably... I have to turn that on though. I'm gonna go for the gene modification. There's our pursuit of profit, which our unit is gonna go from 455 up to 494. Wow, that's quite good. So we've got a total of 4 cruisers there. I want to say 1 and 2 and 3, and what we'll have a do... what we'll do... Isn't that a song? Anyway, so much power reaching the shroud. So, a presence here occupying the entire part of the shroud who have met spirits before. This is something else, something vastly more powerful, something far more ancient. Uh-oh. Seems unaware of us. Attempt to communicate with the presence. High probability chance of success. Yes. Uh-oh! Ooh. Ooh. We've reached out for the presence and we sense great hunger. The presence wastes no time, not words. It is the eater of worlds and wishes to devour us. Only some of us, though. No more than we can spare. In exchange, it will grant us great powers, teaches its hunger, its rage, shape them into psionic weapons that can overcome any foe, only if we let it feed on us. It sounds impatient to begin. If we accept it, we get the Covenant World Eater of Worlds modifier. So the following effects happen. Fire rate plus 15%, 30% army morale, and price to pay. The price to pay will be people will die. I will exit the shroud. I'm not going down that route. Now, if you're not aware, it is actually possible for you to...
Construction complete.
It is actually possible for you to die. Your entire faction to die, essentially. You... pretty much become like they sort of take over. They take over, which is an interesting one. It's never. It has happened to a friend of mine, but I've never seen that go down. I believe, like, it turns into a big, like, your home world. You lose everything, and your home world turns into like a big, like, devoured area or like a big energy swarm type thing, and then whatever you've been talking to, like the entities in the shroud or whatever, sort of spreads out. You do get one colony yourself, like in out fringes, and you're just classed as the survivors, which is an interesting one as well. Active sensor link with him, I will go for that. That's fine. The question is, do I have active sensor link back? Reach out agreement and active sensor link back. Yep, for both. That's fine. We just put someone on there. I think they got hired. And then they died straight away, which is interesting. And not good at all. So we've got 7 cruisers. Let's go for that 8th. And then we'll go for a couple more battleships. You notice I'm not going for any cruisers or anything. I'm not a massive fan of that. Sorry, for corvettes. At this point, not entirely bothered, quite honestly with it.
Construction complete.
Upgrade fleet to latest design. And then assist research. There's our fleet. Look at that. That's getting fairly chunky now. There's new research, gene modification points. New research we'll go for, and habitability modification, which allows you to change the type of world that you're on. That's quite good. We'll go for instead the collective self, increase the leader capacity, recruitment cost reduction, and max influence from factions as well. So we do have the ability to now modify our species, so we can say create template, and we can say give us engineering output, increase happiness, army damage in minerals. That might be quite good. However, create the template, and how long would it take to apply that template? Applying the template would take across the entire world 9,400 society research. We're only getting 100. Okay, so it'll take like 10 years plus change. We're not going to bother with it for now. We've got other things to research, which is this. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to start, I think I'm just going to get this war underway. Let's finish a couple more battleships. There's 2 more. We can go for a 3rd. Alright, then what I'm going to do, go down to this G colony here, and we are now going to attach the Psi Warriors upgrade to our Psi Warriors, which is really, really daft. And there's another war going on, so let me pause it while I do this. You might see all these attachments, these things here, they're getting rid of them in the 2.0 update. I'm sure I paused it. They're getting rid of them simply because A, it's annoying to attach. B, the modifiers are they're okay, but they're not like greatly interesting. And they didn't want to redesign the entire UI and stuff around here. I don't understand because it's terrible in every way, because it's just really annoying. So they're just making it now global modifiers in research. So that's okay. So we'll go for this thing here, increase the ship build speed. War. So the Netraxi Star regime has declared war on the Netraxi Council, which means he should be at war with him, which he is. So that means it is time for us to go. So this thing here, we will unpause it. I will get my armies embarked. I will take these armies and move them down to here. We will take our main strike force Medusa and bring it down, which is currently of 27k. However, when we get it down the bottom, by the time we get these other two battleships in there, it'll be 30k. Currently on minus 31 energy credits, and that's simply because we are moving the fleet. When it's docked, it's fine, but when it's moving, not so much. Don't think there's anything else we can do on the surface other than really upgrade the bio facilities, because we did get a level 4 and 5 there, but we don't have a lot. Oh, there's some more energy to be leveled up. Let's just do the lot here. Upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade that. That one. The scientists approaching their limits. Yes, I'm aware of that. That one, and can't upgrade anything else. No, I can. And that one there. Okay, cool. So that's now sat off. We'll wait for there, and we will pause it. It looks like... Who's said I can't come in there? Space. Or the guy on the right-hand side. I don't care at all. So, the Quapanjaxi, I will have a little chat. Declare war. We want to... Well, ideally, I want to vassalize the entire system. Well, all of their stuff. Not going to happen, though. Oh, I can vassalize the Miriam Star Corps, but I want to do the Quapanjaxi. Quapanjaxi partnership. Nope. Far too expensive. Make tributary. So I can't do it. In that case, then, what I'm probably going to do is liberate some system. Shall I just take it? Just say, right, that's mine now. Seed planet. So, Withram. So, seed planet, it's the Nobhax in Witham. Take that. We want to take... And these will both accept this, by the way. Nonus. Then their homeworld. Jax. Like that. If I take them 3, that's a big chunk gone. That starbase there. Let's see if we can destroy that. I'll say humiliate for the coalition. Give something for them. And we want destroy. Where is it? Destroy. Frontier outpost. That guy can have both of those. And we could probably take one more planet. Let's see. What's the Miriam Star Corp? We'll say Ak. And we'll give that to... Oh, the Pious Zanami commonality now. Okay. They can see that. Oh, they won't accept that. Why will they not accept that? They'll take that though. Okay. So, commonality, they'll see that one. And can we get Hiram for them? See, I'm being more gracious than they were when they went to war. Oh yeah, we want your help, but we're not going to give you anything. Thank you for that. In fact, the only thing I wanted was stop atrocities, and that didn't. They didn't accept that anyway. They just got space. Anyway, so Hiram, which is Sea Planet, there. Right, 110 war score. Damn it. Take that off. Still going to be 100. Confirm that. Let's go. So, that's the declaration of war. Unpause at normal speed. We're now at war, and we are fighting. This guy's... Ah, yes, I should have thought about that. I do have a fleet here. I will retreat that as fast as possible. It's going to take a while. And didn't take long for me to make the first mistake, did it? I actually thought he'd moved off, to be quite honest with you. I will try and retreat as fast as possible. I am hitting him a bit. I mean, there's taken a couple of K off, but I've lost more than him. These are all ships anyway. Come on, retreat! I can't mash the button hard enough. Okay, so first fight is a total failure. However, we do have probably a big enough fleet to go in and do the business. We're at 47, plus 47 for our energy credits, so every cloud and all that, we're okay there. This guy doesn't have anywhere to get into my space. As you can see, there, this guy's got loads of stuff on here, so that'll be dealt with by him. We've got, so the Miriams will probably have their head kicked in by the Coalition and the Commonality. We've got over on the left-hand side there at war. They'll probably come this way. Not really too worried about that one. In terms of the strike force, we should be able to go into here. We haven't got a general, so we will go for one. There's army. Oh, there's straight away army damage on attack. Well, we want that. That's just in general, but we are going to go for an attack one. There we are. So we've jumped straight into Witham, and it's got a 1k space station. Oh, actually, it's technically a space port, and we will head over there. We will also... No war there. And that's what they've wanted back. Okay, so Heretic Spaceport engaged. There is our fleet. That's fighters. Fighters? Ah, the battleship's now got a carrier car in the centre. I didn't set that, but I'll take it, because I've been wanting a carrier car for a while. Excellent. This is good. Carrier car. Okay. So you can sit above that world, and we'll start fighting. So where's this guy's big fleet? There's a 1.3k fleet. See, I didn't get that destroyed. It didn't allow me to have that selected, but I reckon if I just send some fleets down and wreck it anyway, it's not going to cause too much of a problem. Problem is I can't get in there. Even if I do take these bits of space, I might get the resources from it, but I won't be able to see it. What are the resources, actually? That one. Oh, a lot of resources, actually, if I took all this. If I got rid of that, I would probably push down to there. Interesting. I just wouldn't be able to get there. So, bombarding. They've got no defensive armies there whatsoever. So Strike Force Titan is going to go back. It's getting repaired and such. What we'll do, we will... Oh, there's Strike Force Titan straight away. We'll upgrade the fleet to the latest designs. And then we'll start building some more ships. Actually, we might as well start building ships now. There you go. Well, one. And we will land the armies. And quite honestly, I can't see that taking long. There's some timed projects. That's a bit of debris. Well, honestly, we might as well go for it, and we'll take the cheapest scientist. Why haven't we got that track on map? Oh, it's over there, that's why. But we'll bring the scientist down anyway, just in case we get some more debris there. So, I'm going to knock it up a speed notch. Just one notch. One click on the belt, you understand. And there's the Gropos. They're going to do some ground pounding, and that should be a fairly simple... Good grief, that was going fast. Yep, the spirits don't need to be protected, because, yeah, well, you saw what happened there. Okay, straight over to Nunus. Immediately, we'll get them off the world. We're not going to keep them around there. We're really just on an assault mission here. So we take over, we capture planets, we get the war score, we keep going. This is about just knocking them down a peg or two. And I'm going to wait for this ship, this fleet to jump first, you see. And then I will tell them to go. So it shouldn't take long to jump there. They do have a space station. 1.4k with a 1.9 space port. Nothing that I'm worried about, to be honest with you. However, there we go. There's the fleet engaged. There's the lazies firing out. Not really something I should worry about. Looks like they are they fighters or they're bombers? I'm assuming fighters. Advanced bomber wing, double bomber wing. Okay, so they've gone heavy for destruction of property. See, I like fighters actually because they can be used as interceptors as well. It looks like the Shroud is accessible. Let's have another chat with Shroud. So reach into the Shroud again. So we've got a flock of spirits growing in dazzling colours do not exist in normal space. Dance around us for several hours. So we can either say ethic attractiveness, increased happiness, or ship upkeep. We're going to do that, and it is boon bestowed. So that means we get minus 30% ship upkeep, which is great because look at that. Our energy's went from 40 to 90. Excellent. Good old Shroud. Good old Shroud. Enter Robert. See their armies there. Quite a decent amount of armies, actually. Where's our strike force? Strike force is going down to there. Now, because these are now closer... Where are they? Are they G Colony 1? I think they are, aren't they? Yeah. Which doesn't have a spaceport. Have I not built a spaceport all this time? No, I haven't. Wow, okay. It's all because that's Secondus. That's why, right? My mistake. Huh. Oh well. Sure won't be the first or last. Right. Well, it certainly isn't the first. It won't be the last. So, can't build battleships. Looks like that guy's streaming ships through. There's a 15k fleet. And he's... Oh, and there's a 10k fleet. And there's a 14k fleet. Okay. That's streaming about the place, isn't it? Let's land the armies and let's go for a bit of an interception round the back here. If I can take these fleets on. Can't take both of them together. Certainly not. However...
Our champions are making planetfall.
I can probably intercept the one coming this way. He's coming down this way, isn't he? Yeah, I could probably intercept that. Interesting. Still going to build up battleships and actually send my Strike Force Titan down to the bottom here just to defend that. Finally just got psionic shields. Turn the ships around straight away because they're awesome. Pause it a second. We've got a bit of research to do here. We've got gamma laser. We've got ion disruptors. Go for gamma laser, I think. So, unpause it a second. What I'm going to do is bring these ships over to the left, because if this fleet keeps going the way I think it's going to go, which is north... How's our assault, by the way, going? Not too great, actually. Because I did move the fleet off, so they're not supporting it. That's the problem. Oh, there's what I thought. There's the fleet. Hang on, let me just pause it. Oh, that's another fleet as well. I don't think I can verse all of that. Might have pulled the trigger on this too early. Oh no, they're going down. Okay, I'm going to leave the Psychor to deal with that. So I'm versing 25k. Plus a bit of change. Lots of missiles, lots of swarmer missiles coming out. Immediately, for whatever reason, the shots are targeting the sun. That's suboptimal. Our picket ships are dealing with a bit of a problem, but we have lost a couple of K. Look at that, they've got a lot of battleships. But we have taken... Oh, we've taken some damage. Oh, we've taken some ships off them, that's for sure. I'm losing ships as well, but I think they're losing at a faster rate. I'm not going to jump this, because if I jump it, that'll probably be two... That might be classed as two lost space battles. 24k there, down to 20k, and going down. I'm going to take... I think my ships are going to start really going down now. Although, my bombers are doing the business. I'm going to lose fleet. I'm going to probably get decimated, actually. I don't think I can win this. It's still close. It's going to be close. I did manage to capture the planet back there, which is good. I heard the alert. It's got a Strike Force Titan. Get that sent down just in case. But obviously, still need to keep building battleships. Don't have the minerals just yet. And that's another fleet. There's 15k behind me. Can't deal with that. Can't deal with it. I'm on 7k. Is there any point in staying? No. Retreat. We're going to have to lose that space battle, which is a shame. I'm going to have to try and get that guy out. Okay, so I can't deal with that. I've had to pull back. That's a great shame, because that's probably classed as a lost space battle. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, well, they're putting up a fight, that's for sure.
Evading heretics.
Invading heretics? Who's that? Oh yeah, that's that. We're going to get the Psycho out of the job. Out of this, we're going to try and pull them right back. Get the Psycho out. No point in having the Psycho. The Psycho out. We should be able to pull right back. And we'll get to defensive positions at the front here. Obviously, around here, looks like these have been... I don't know if they've been taken care of. I don't know if there's been any major aggression. But all this guy's fleet's down south. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3 fleets down here. Maybe even more. There's the Natraxi fleet. There's the Quapanjaxi fleet. There was another fleet somewhere as well. So there's a lot of fleet for me to deal with. I just don't have the resources for it. Although, there's the Federation fleet coming to help me out, which is always useful. One thing I forgot to do, actually, ship designer over to the destroyer, and it does not have... I'm going to clear the ship, autocomplete, and we do get the small, yeah, psionic shield. We'll save the design, yes. And to be fair, the Goblin is the best one, so I can just delete the duty, and then we'll just upgrade them to Gobs. That's fine. So we'll have to return... We'll put them back into the repair bay, put them back in the repair bay. That back into the repair bay, all pull back there.
The spirits have granted us new
There's
wisdom.
new bit of research. We've got Ministry of Benevolence, which is quite good, which is produces unity and gives us government ethics attraction and reduces unrest. I'm going to get that because it's rare. And engineering, I don't know what that unlocked. Oh, that was just mining network. Oh, that's quite good, actually. We'll go for advanced railguns or swarmer missiles. Devastator torpedoes. We'll go for neither. There we go. Okay. So, mining. Let's go for more mining. It's going to cost a lot of money, but you know what? It's going to be a lot of resources. Looks like there's a... Oh, that's my allied... That's my allies' fleet. That's the commonality and the coalition. 12 and 14k. That's alright. This guy wants another deal with me being patron of the arts. I'm going to decline. Don't really have the resources for that. Knock it up a bit in terms of speed. So far war, hit and miss. On my side, not so good. On the other side, I'm guessing quite well, looking at the way the space battle's going. Yep, that's fine. But I need to regroup, get these strike forces.
Have been improved.
Combined, actually, we can combine them. Once everybody's upgraded, we can just combine the fleets.
Construction complete.
There you go, combined fleets. Get them together.
Our
Not mess
ships
around.
have been improved.
We'll assign one of the leaders. Sublight speed and hull ship. Ship hull hit points. That one, because it gives us a version. Alright. Get those upgraded. Those are upgraded. We'll bring them down. Okay. Has that been upgraded, the hippogriff? It has not, but it doesn't need to be. Right, so. Back to position 1 defensive system. 15k fleet. And their fleet streaming down as well. That's good. That's good. Right, so fast recovery. Not too bad. We've got 2k remaining. Can't have another chat with the Shroud just yet. Looks like, as you can see now, yeah, our other task force is coming in. Do I want to pull the trigger on this and follow him? I think I do. I think with this big fleet going, streaming in, I think it's going to be worth it. So I'll even send my armies in. We'll bring them back. Again, might be rushing this, but if I'm with this guy's fleet, I'll just say follow the squadron. So I'll follow him wherever he goes. I'll be following. There's the 5k fleet. I'll follow that fleet there actually. So immediately, you can see that guy's 4k fleet, which was about 10k last time we saw it. I just softened it up. So, you know, I loosened the jar and all that. Have I just got a Federation fleet? I have got a Federation fleet.
Construction complete.
Right. That's interesting. The Federation fleet's up there. Well, I'll upgrade that. And then we'll bring it down. So I'm now the Federation leader. That's good, because I can use that fleet. So I'm just telling my fleet's now just following his. So they're just going to stream around and knock stuff up. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to split it off, and I'm going to go and destroy that. Because I've been wanting to get rid of that for some time. In terms of our science ship, there is probably some debris we can scan, which is there, yeah, so we'll say research that. The Federation fleet's all meeting up and such. We can still make another battleship. We have lots of upgrades to do on the surface still because of the upgrades we got. But we don't... Oh no, we don't have a lot of them. Not a great deal. There's another fight, which is what? What fleet's that? 15k. Oh, for God's sake! Oh, and then more comes in. Dandy. So I'm going to lose another fleet again, right? Yep. High risk.
Construction
Didn't work. Jump the fleet back. There, I've lost 4k fleet. Damn it. And that guy's streaming back again.
complete.
I was hoping to rush in and destroy that, but it's not happening. He's got it defended too well. And to be fair, I knew it was high risk.
Construction complete.
Honestly, I didn't think I could lose running that way. I thought, oh, well, he's going to be down here defending, but he's not. So let's bring the Federation fleet down. We'll get that upgraded. Get my Strike Force Medusa up to like 30k or something, because probably be ship upgrade reduced. Yeah, I'll have some of that. And more battleships is the way forward. So, what have we learned? Well, don't get cocky, kid. I don't think I was. I was taking some high risk stuff. I also thought we would be able to beat some of the fleets that we had because we were overpointed, but this is where the game falls down in the combat bit, because if you have more ships, you generally win. Just because of the way the calculations work. If you look at the blog that they did, it explains why why certain things are not as balanced as they might appear to be. Look at that. This guy here, the Zanami, they've taken like all of this here, so I can't even get into there anymore. They've pushed that right round. That's annoying. Good job we're in an alliance. Let me not upgrade that stupidly because we don't need to. Right, so science ships. Where have we currently got science ships? One there, and we'll bring that back to G star, and we'll just say assist research. Okay, so there's both of our fleets, all upgraded. Keep getting battleships. And do I need to move them down? There's nothing we're going to get. Oh, 37 months we'll have the gamma laser. We'll probably be attacking before then, so I'll bring them down. So, I think we'll leave it there. I know it's a little bit shorter than normal, but needs must. So, overall... what's this guy want? Research agreement? Who is that? There's an army. You know what? Decline.
Construction complete.
I'm declining for now. Look at that. He's put 1, 2, 3, 4 military stations, not frontier outposts. Oh, but they are frontier outposts as well, I think. Oh no, he's got a system there. Turn off Union map mode. Look at that. That's insane how much he's pushed that back. So what am I getting from that? 11 minerals. Okay, so it is worth it. It is worth it me keeping that there. But the fact that he's pushed us that far is not good. But I'm still doing okay statistically, apparently. I'm keep building at the furthest possible area where G Colony 1 is the way to build. And we'll have a battleship. And this one can upgrade just to level 2. Okay, so yes, leaving it there. So far, hit and miss on my side, but overall war is going in our favour. 23% positive there, winning most of the fights. The problem is that big fight Well, that one there was a mistake. I honestly thought their fleet had moved away. Nope. So, that's what happened there. When that guy's fleet was there. Yeah, my mistake. Then we had a fight around around here, I think it was. No, yes, it was there in fact, because we came back. Didn't work. They had 2 fleets. I had more fleet power. But, yeah, military power was higher. Didn't work out. And then we, went back in. A couple of attacks, not bad. Tried to rush through to destroy that. Ran into 2 more fleets. Yeah, look at the draw. Can't win them all, but overall winning the war. Lost the battles, not losing the war though. And we are building back up. We can get, say, 30k. Even more would be nice, quite honestly. There's no reason why we can't. I don't think it's unreasonable to say get 35k. I mean, look what we can have. We've got 461 naval capacity and enough energy to support it. I don't think it's unreasonable. Quite honestly. But we'll see. We'll see. Either way, there's some more battleships. They're going to stream down. Might change up our plans. But yeah, hope that has been an interesting episode. I think it's going in our favour, but we'll have to see what happens next episode. Take some more stuff, and then obviously we have to deal with unrest and all that sort of stuff. And then even whatever we take, still not getting like a huge amount of space. And this guy's probably going to be annoyed with me even more as well. But we'll see how it goes. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video. As I have mentioned as well previously, this is a Patreon directly sponsored video, so it's only possible because of those people. So thank you very much. Plus 10 generic appreciation / approval points for you. It does help it out, helps the channel out, helps myself out, and allows it to do big long videos where not many people watch them, but some people love them, which is all good. As I've said, hope you have enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.